Your next comic was voted most likely to found dead in a McDonald's. Your next comic is a 10 out of 10 on the Richter scale. And your next comic, he's got one more. He wrote these, I'm not just an asshole. Let me see. Takes the elevator during fires. It's Micheal DiMaggio, everyone. Clap it up, clap it up.
You're not supposed to tell people that I wrote jokes roasting myself. Like, it looks better for you if you just roasted me, but now it's like, people are like, oh, the charade of the show is ruined. My name is Micheal DiMaggio, and I hate kids. Yeah, I know that's a surprisingly edgy stance to take. But I really hate parents more than kids because, have you ever been to a pregnancy reveal? It's fucking weird. Let me tell you something. What is that? What's the word for, God damn it. Give me 2 seconds. An ultrasound, that's the word. An ultrasound is literally just photographic evidence that your pull-out game is weak. I mean, anybody could have sex. Like, it's so easy, is what you guys tell me. I actually got fat as a contraceptive because when you look like this, you don't need condoms. Like, this is I am the condom. Do you know what? Women are not coming near me. And if one does accidentally fall into my gravitational pull, good luck finding it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't imagine wanting to have a kid. It's like signing a contract to have a roommate that you have to teach how to shit into a toilet. And you can't rub their noses in it or else the police get very involved. And kids love to die. That's like one of their favorite things to do. Actually, that's like the bar for being a good parent. If you go through life and your kid doesn't die, you've succeeded. But they do. They love electric outlets, for example. Holes in the wall, and kids' fingers, and small things. Perfect match. Legos are just a tutorial on how to electrocute yourself for a child. And even if they don't kill themselves, they could just die. There's this thing called sudden infant death syndrome, which I want to meet the doctor who named that. like, doc, what happened to my baby? Oh shit. Oh God. SIDS. He has SIDS. He had SIDS. What does that mean? It's just he died. He died in it's sudden. He just died suddenly. He suddenly died. And it's a scary thing to have that be a thing because you can't protect yourself from it. It's sudden infant death syndrome. You can't have a vaccine for sudden infant death. What would that even involve? Like, you have to get the essence of death and inject it into a baby? How irresponsible could you be? The baby could develop autism. And, yeah. And then, if it becomes immune to death, then you have an immortal baby that you can't look in the eyes, but is really good at math. And, a friend of mine had a kid, which is the worst thing, because they're no longer your friend once they have kids. You're talking about Xbox the week before, and then suddenly they're talking about how smart Billy is, because he can finger paint a picture of a fucking turkey. I've been doing that for like 20 years now, and nobody's high-fived me about it. Like, your kid's not special. I mean, they're special, but... But he invited me to a kid's birthday party, and he's like, yo, you gotta bring something for the kids. And I'm like, what the fuck do you bring kids? And he's like, dude, just grab something like sweet or something. So, I'm like, okay, I'll grab something. So I'm at the store, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, what do kids love? They love candy. Gummy bears are sick. Kids love gummy bears. I love gummy bears. It's a win-win. If the kids don't like it, I get to eat I love gummy bears. So I'm at the party, I'm giving out gummy bears to the kids. Kids love gummy bears. I'm handing them out. They're like, oh, fuck yeah, I got sugar. The kids don't say that, though, because their parents get very upset. So I'm giving the kids the gummy bears, and I'm like, here you go. And then I hear this shrieking from across the room. It's like, oh my God, what do you have in your mouth? Spit that out right now! And I'm like, oh fuck. And I look over and it's the vegan mom. Which, I just want to say something to the side. All these people that are like, vegans, I eat steak, your food eats my food, that kind of shit. I respect vegans more than I do a guy who eats a 72-ounce steak wrapped in bacon. It takes self-control to not eat meat. It takes zero self-control to eat 4 pounds of fucking beef. So, if you're like me, you have no problem with gummy bears. However, the vegan mom's like, do you know what's in that? I'm like, not real bears. They're gummy bears. This fucking idiot doesn't even know there's no bears in gummy bears. And, then that's when I learned the horrors of what gummy bears actually are. See, what you guys might be smarter than me, which you know what gelatin is, right? I didn't know what gelatin was, and I was schooled on what gelatin was. See, gelatin is the ground up bones and nails of animals boiled down into a meat byproduct. Which is fucking horrifying, because I thought I was giving these kids sugary wonder and happiness, and all I've been doing is feeding them a fucking graveyard. But, I mean, kids' parties, am I right? That's what I said.